everyone is not actually going to be prepared to take the time to actually utilize the information that's given to them. Like, if you pay attention and you actually keep whatever information is coming in front of you, that you choose what's valuable. But the things that you do hear that are valuable, if you make it your business to keep it, even if you have to write it down, so you have to say it to yourself or whatever, and you just keep, the person says something and you go, what did you just say? Hold on a second, put it in my phone. And hold on to it until it becomes a part of you in the way you actually would express yourself at different points.
I've somehow ended up under circumstances where I've been up against the toughest things in the environment that I come out of before any success takes place. And I always say if there was someone to run and go get, I would have ran and got them, but I have to run and get me. So I had to come back myself every time. So it just makes me not look at what would be the bigger situations in front of me, the harder circumstances don't seem so rough to me no more. You know, like, because I've already been up against the toughest thing.
Well, I don't know what the criteria are for street credibility. Or
That's
if there's something that creates more merit for you. I looked at that experience as something that was unfortunate that I had to experience.
I forget, why did the guy shoot you 9 times? Was it drugs or something?
It was paid to do it.
When you see it happening in the innocence of a 15-year-old child making a decision, when they're not necessarily responsible for their actions because they're minor at that point, and simplifying things, saying, what is the issue? We don't have the money for the rent or for mortgage. And your dad is simplifying things, so he's going to work, he's coming home, he's just giving your mom his whole check and telling her to handle everything. And because the car broke down, they ain't got enough money for the mortgage. So you go in the neighborhood, you do what you can do in the street, you come back and give your parents the money. Almost 90% of the time, I'm communicating with people who've achieved a higher level of education than me, right? They're college graduates, things like that. And what I hold on to is they wouldn't have made it under the circumstances that I came up under. And, you know, if the information that you needed in the business classes were in the book, if everything you needed was in the book, then the teacher would be too successful to teach the class.
Explain to me again why this guy was hired to shoot you 9 times.
Well, you was paid because someone, you know, felt like that I would potentially do something to them if they kept going in the direction that they were going.
Man, you are tough.
Nature, the competitive part of hip hop, can allow you to not enjoy the moment at points. You know, because you get emotionally connected to the things that are happening and you're really angry, or you start to find different energy connected to how you're creating things. And I miss some of it. I go straight to the source. I'm talking to who I need to speak to, nobody in between or in front of him. Mm-hmm. Like if you're trying to, I don't follow the chain of command. I go straight to the source of what I'd like to happen, you know what I mean? Because people in between would like to get you to take less to do it to impress the people at the top.
And pain-wise, how bad is it to get shot in the face? Like, I mean...
Probably, I don't know how to describe that outside of...
Is it a 10 on the pain scale?
It's not really like, because it's not as painful as having to visit the dentist repeatedly for root canal.
Really?
Anyone who's extremely focused could be considered ruthless at points. Because if they get in the way while I'm trying to do what I'm doing, I just knock them out the way. So they feel like you're a bully, but it's really me channeling on what I'm trying to do at the time. Like, things are definitely getting more intense. If you look at what's just the newspaper, the type of acts that are happening every day. You know, so this is why power beats out empire easy. Mm-hmm. Being on premium is allowing you to make R-rated films each episode versus PG-13 versions of it.
I've seen people go into the hospital under circumstances that were way less intense and not come out.